idol. I was born and raised in a Christian home. I gave my life to the Lord when I was only 7 years old, and I've been trying to grasp what that really means ever since. But man, when I was 13, I knew that I was called to music ministry. I sang this kind of a big deal song called "I Can Only Imagine" by Mercy Me, and I sang for the first time at a piano recital, and y'all, I knew I was totally filled with the Holy Spirit then and there, and I knew that that's what I was supposed to do. And man, somewhere between me hearing and feeling that calling, and really the first time that I auditioned on Idol in that area there, I realized that I was losing a grip on my faith that I once had fought so hard to hold so close. And I know I'm not the only one who's been through that. We all have times that we struggle with doubt, and man, it can be hard sometimes. But I want to tell you a story that we've all heard thousands of times, but maybe you haven't heard it like this. So God sent His Son a little over 2,000 years ago, right? He lived a perfect life. He died. I think that we sometimes forget about the next part of the story. So there were 3 days where Jesus was nowhere to be found. Y'all, I'm just saying, if I was one of His disciples, I would be flipping out. Like, here's this dude we've invested so much time in, so much money in, gave up everything we had and followed Him. And He seems to be dead right now. Flipping out. Y'all, we still act like those disciples. You know the beautiful part of the story? 3 days later, Jesus rose up out of that grave. Y'all, don't forget that. Sure, life is hard sometimes. And I'm sure y'all have been through stuff that I could never even imagine. But that does not take away the power of the gospel and the power that God has. And I'm here to tell you tonight that the power that God gave Jesus to do all those miracles, all those amazing things, and the power that God used to raise God from the dead is the same exact power that He gave us. So I'm going to dare to believe it. This is called Dare to Believe.